Hello, Cash here and welcome to another beginner's guide. In this video I will talk about light tanks. So what are the light tanks and what makes them special? Well, light tanks, the same as tank destroyers and armored fighting vehicles, get a special ability. Light tank's ability is speed boost and it works for 5 seconds whenever you need it, and after that it takes 1 minute for it to recover. Basically it boosts your acceleration and also maximum speed if you are close to your maximum speed when you turn it on. Also, most of the light tanks get 3 smoke grenades, but it takes 5 seconds between each other to use. I would suggest that you save these smoke grenades at the end of the battle, where it really matters. The only reason when I use them at the beginning is when I get spotted, but I don't spot anyone. So let's head to the view range. Light tanks get average view range, and it's between main battle tanks and tank destroyers. Most of the light tanks has no armor, with few exceptions like Stingray 2, which gets 355mm of hull armor, and it's sloped. Let's head to the guns. Well, these vehicles have average penetration, which is even a bit lower than tank destroyers do, and also alpha damage is not so great. But light tanks have a decent DPM. Also, stability of the gun is quite good and you can shoot on the move. Maximum speed is also average. It's a bit faster than MBTs, but it's slower than AFVs or tank destroyers. Also, mobility of light tanks is not impressive. It's average. It's something around tank destroyers. Some of the light tanks are a bit more mobile and some are not. But most of the light tanks get good gun depression, and that allows you to play over hills. Hit points wise, light tanks, at least at higher tiers, get more hit points than tank destroyers, but less than main battle tanks. So before I get in any game tactics, I will tell you why you should play light tanks. Well, the reason is retrofits. Light tanks unlocks internal hull reinforcement retrofit, which is a main hull hit points retrofit. Also, tier 4 light tank Sheridan unlocks a commander, but this is a commander I don't use in any of my tanks. So how do you play these vehicles, since they are average in everything? Well, that's the thing I like most about light tanks. They are free spirits and they can go anywhere and do everything they want as long as you make it work. But I would avoid to go against main battle tanks, especially at the beginning of the battle. Basically, at the beginning of the battle I like to keep my distance and find some easy targets to hit. Later on, when I familiarize myself with the map layout and where the teams are, I just simply calculate my attacks. These vehicles simply require knowledge of the maps and knowledge of vehicles. Basically, light tanks are hard to play, and I really like that, because for me it's like a challenge. So how do you upgrade these vehicles? Let's start with the commanders. From my opinion, there are 2 suitable commanders for this class. Sabrina Washington if you like to keep your distance and engage enemies from far, or Freya Hoiberg if you are an aggressive player like I am and you like to move around the map and just to shoot enemies on the move. From consumables I mostly use spare parts and repair kit together with energy drink, or spare parts with big aid kit and energy drink. Retrofits, from my opinion, will also depend on your commander. If you are using Sabrina Washington, I would suggest that you focus your retrofits on view range. If you are using Freya Hoiberg, I would suggest that you focus on your gun, reload time, accuracy, aim speed. So this is my guide covering the light tanks, and I hope it was helpful to all new Armored Warfare players. Thanks for watching, everyone.